Keyboard warriors are out in full force. My name's Moses and I'm from Dreamworx Roofing, and it is inevitable anytime that we have a storm in the area and we post on Facebook or social media that we would like to come take a look at your roof to see if your insurance will cover it for storm damage, the comment section is lit up with all the keyboard warriors screaming, "Scam, run away, these guys don't know what they're doing, don't file an insurance claim for your roof." Well, that's not always the case, right? So ultimately, the insurance company makes the final decision. No roofing company gets to make the final determination if your roof is going to be covered for storm damage. If that was the case, every roof would get done every year in the smallest weather event. It's like leaving your own dog in charge of feeding itself. Of course, every roofer would say that there's damage every single time. We always have the insurance company come out. They send an adjuster out. That adjuster is the one that makes the final determination for the insurance company. Now remember, the insurance company has every interest of keeping as much of its money in its pocket as possible. That's why they send out a representative that represents the insurance company. We, the contractor, we are there representing your best interest as the homeowner. You don't see insurance companies voluntarily calling you to see if your roof is damaged. What you do see is a lot of clever, funny commercials, but they don't tell you that in the event of a storm, that they're going to call you to make sure that they have someone come out and check on your property. All we do is show the adjuster what we believe to be potential damage, and the licensed adjuster is the one that makes the final determination. Now, with all that said, why do insurance companies pay? Well, right off the bat, if you've got large enough hailstones and they are damaging shingles, over time, 6 months, a year, a couple years, water will slowly seep in through the shingles, through the decking, and now it's not just shingles that we have damaged. Now it's your rafters, it's insulation, it's flooring, paint, drywall, electrical. So that is why they do pay, but they do need to make that determination to see if the roof is actually damaged. Now, what you don't see insurance companies paying for is non-storm related damage. If the hail wasn't big enough to shatter your windows, then they're not going to pay for your windows. Those are called out-of-pocket upgrades. They're only going to pay for what they physically see is damaged. If only one side of the siding is damaged, that's all they're paying for. If only one side of the roof has shingles missing on it from the wind, that's all they're paying for. So, with that being said, you might be asking yourself, why do so many people think that this is a scam? Why do you see the comment section wrought with all those accusations of scam, run away? Well, just like any industry where one would receive payments from insurance, there's going to be people who are willing to commit fraud. Just like there would be people willing to commit insurance fraud for healthcare, it's the same way for the home improvement industry. We're always so confused when people have no problem using their automotive policy to fix their wrecked car or their health insurance to get their leg patched up if they break it. So as far as the insurance industry goes for roofing, there just happens to be a high concentration of roofers who are willing to commit fraud. And it's very, very unfortunate. We see it a lot. Truth be told, if they made a list of top 100 most trusted professions, unfortunately, roofers would not be assigned a single-digit number. Now, the way that insurance pays has changed. So let me show you the way they used to do it versus the way they do it now. So we'll make a little chart here. We've got the old way and the new way. Now, I'm going to keep numbers even because I'm terrible at math here, but let's just say your roof replacement cost $10,000 and you have a $1,000 deductible. The old way, the insurance company would say, yep, your roof is a $10,000 roof, you have a $1,000 deductible. We're going to give you a check for $9,000. What they found is that a lot of people were going out and getting themselves a $5,000 roof and a $4,000 trip to Las Vegas, right? That is what we call insurance fraud. You are not allowed to use insurance proceeds for anything other than what the insurance has intends for you to do with it. They have no interest in paying for your trip to Vegas. Here's the new way. The roof is still a $10,000 roof. You still have a $1,000 deductible, and you will still get a total of $9,000 worth of proceeds for your roof replacement. Now, to keep the contractor and the homeowner honest, here's what they do. They split it up, and they'll give you the depreciated value of the roof up front, right? So if the roof is 15 years old, they'll give you roughly 30 to 50% of the roof up front. Now, that's not enough for you to get your roof done all the way, and it's certainly not enough money for a contractor to want to run away with all your money and ruin the reputation of their business. Only after they complete the work and submit an invoice for the full amount and prove with pictures and a statement from the company signed by the customer, called a COC or Certificate of Completion, will they release the remaining funds. Again, that's to keep everybody honest. But none of this happens unless the insurance company determines that there actually is damage. Listen, the insurance company, not only are they not interested in paying for your trip to Vegas, they're not interested in paying for your roof if it's not damaged. They are still a business. They want to keep as much money of theirs as they can. They like to collect your premiums. They don't like to pay out on claims. And they're only going to do that if there's definitive damage. So when we see scam, run away, we always have a little giggle here in the office because we know it's a struggle. Sometimes we see roofs that are actually damaged that some carriers even refuse to pay for, and we have to fight on the behalf of the homeowner to prove that there is legitimate damage, sometimes getting 2, maybe even sometimes 3 re-inspects to get a fair adjuster on the claim. But that's the way that they used to pay, that's the way they pay now, and they're not paying anyone unless the damage is legitimate. I'm Moses from Dreamworx Roofing. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully, we'll see you in the comments section.